All right. Great to have you on this segment, Mason. This is our ad creatives focused segment. We're going to go through the research, how you do researching and the types of ads, jumping into sort of the Facebook ad library and aligning the ad creatives to similar brands to what the brand is that you're launching, and also scripting. So we're going to cover that on this call as well. So, mate, if you want to start off, and we'll kick things off.
Yeah, so we're going to basically go into if you've launched your new brand, you've found your product. The most important thing after all that is to actually have good creatives that are going to convert your customers and bring them to your website and ultimately get purchases. So we're going to show you our method of how we basically look at other people's ads that are in a similar niche to you, or even selling the same product, and basically descript their ads, how to download their ads. And we're not going to directly copy their ads because obviously that's not ethical, but we're going to basically take their scripts and use them as a base to be able to rewrite the script, and then produce our video ads from that. So it's going to give us a big head start, and also be giving us video ad scripts that are proven to already be working. So we're not going out and testing things with no data to back it that it's actually working. So we're going to run you through the process of how I do that with the brand that we've been showing you guys, which is a ultrasonic kids toothbrush, which we're actually building in real time. And we're going to show you how we do that. So let's get into it. Okay, so I'm over here on the Facebook ad library. We've got a couple of tabs open here. We've got the Facebook ad library. We've got a Slack channel, Slack here. If you don't know what Slack is, just like basically a group chat sort of channel where you can manage your business on, and it's very good actually to use for your day-to-day businesses, and having all of your contacts inside there to talk to. But we also use it just to descript any video that we paste in here. So we'll show you how to do that. But going back to the actual brand here that we're building in real time, it's this one here, Brush Buddy. So we've built out the website, and we've got the product here. And what we've been doing is how we actually came up to start this brand is by we found other people that are actually selling this same product, and it is a drop shipping product, so it's available on AliExpress and Alibaba. So it gives us no reason why we can't actually take it ourselves and rebrand it and improve it and sell it again. So this is what we've gone for. We've built out the beautiful website here. Everything's working good. CRO optimized. We've got videos here, all these sections that we've actually showed in the other videos. But now we've got to this point. We've shown you before how to basically set up our ads, create our Facebook page, all that other gear. But now we're going to show you how to actually make ad creatives for this so we can actually get some sales. So what we've done is, as I said, we've found a brand which is selling a similar product. It's virtually the same. The design is different, so it's not exactly the same. And we've done that by basically training our algorithm on our phones to show us other people selling this same product, just naturally by basically going onto Google and typing in the product, the same product, then going back to Facebook, and Facebook naturally will just start to show us other people selling those same products. And we found this brand here. So what we're going to do is we'll just watch this video with you guys, and you can have a look. And then I'll show you how to actually download this video, and we can descript it.
My son hated brushing his teeth, but ever since we found this brush from My Sensory Space, he has been loving brushing his teeth. It is so easy, so much fun for him, and it has absolutely changed our lives in the morning and night. Game changer.
What an awesome product! I might have to get one for
Yeah,
our
so
kid.
yeah, it's a great product, and it's a problem solving product. Obviously, it's solving that problem that kids are bit reluctant to brush their teeth, and it makes it fun for them. So it's solving a problem for the kids themselves, and also for the parents to reduce that stress of when it comes time to brush their teeth. So it's going to give a lot of incentive for mothers out there and parents to buy this product, and it's a great product. And obviously, there's a few other brands that are selling it. So yeah, that's the video ad that we found. They do have some other ones, but we're going to work on this one. So what we've found this on Ad Library. We've searched up their Facebook page, which will show us all their ads, and then we've selected in the filters active ads. So that's going to show us the ads that they've actually currently still got running, And that means obviously if they're running, they're converting, because they wouldn't be running the ads just for nothing if they weren't getting sales. So we know it's definitely a winning ad. But again, we're not going to directly copy it. We're just going to descript it and get the script from it, and then reproduce the ad with our own editors, with our own content as well. When we don't steal anyone's content, that's a big no-no when it comes to dropshipping. If a lot of people go down that route, and you're going to get disabled, you're going to get banned, you're going to get in trouble, and it's just not the right way to do things. So anyway, back to this. So if we go to this ad here, and basically we click see ad details. Now, all we have to do is right click it here and press inspect. And that's going to open up the code for this video here. Now, as you can see here, we need to find the actual video source here. So if we go back to here, it should highlight it. Now, I think it should be, yeah, it's this one here. As you can see, it's saying MP4 on there. We just double click on this code here, and that's going to highlight all that piece of code there. Now, we just need to right click on that and copy that. And we open a new tab in the browser and paste that piece of code into there and press enter. And that's going to open up the video again. Now, all we need to do is right click it again and press save video as. And that's going to download that video for us. So we've got that video now downloaded. Now, what we do is, this is why we were talking about Slack before. We go back to Slack and we basically just post that video in here, and we're just sending it to ourselves. There it is there. And we just send it to ourselves after it uploads. Now we're just going to give that about 2 to 3 minutes, and you'll see the actual script of the ad. What's being said in the ad will be translated down here into text. And then we'll show the next steps after that. But yeah, any questions so far, Ali?
No, I'm good, man. I think this is fantastic to see the process of what you do here. And I guess I did want to say quickly, if you don't have Slack, you could use ChatGTP. Is that right?
Yeah, you could. Yep, definitely. Yeah, that's probably another way to do it if you don't have Slack. We'll actually just check how that works now while we're live here.
Okay.
So let's just post that here. It's actually a good point, because it's probably a quicker way to do it. So let's see what happens. Let's just tell it what we want it to do. Let's see if it can process this. I'm sure it's actually going to work fine. It's probably a lot faster way to do it.
This is interesting.
Yeah, so I don't think it's quite worked. It's just given a summary of the actual video, but it hasn't scripted it for us. Let's go back to Slack. Okay, here we go on Slack. So we've got the script here. It's quite a short script. Yeah. My son hated brushing his teeth, but ever since we found this brush from blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So that's the script. That's what's being said in that ad. And now what we can do is just copy this. And we're going to take this back over. So we've copied that script. We're going to take it back over to ChatGPT. And we're going to tell it to please improve and rewrite this video ad script for Brush Buddy. So we've told it exactly what we want it to do. We're going to paste that in here, and let's see what it gives us. Okay, so what have we got here? My son used to hate brushing his teeth. Every morning and night was a struggle, but ever since we found the Brush Buddy. Okay, so it's still mentioned the other brand's name. We need to change that, so we'll just tell it again. we're going to just lengthen this script a bit too, because it is quite short in my opinion.
Mhm.
You probably want your ads to run closer to about 60 seconds to give enough information about the product. Let's see what it gives us here now. Okay, so this is looking like the right length. It's going to go out to 30 seconds, it's saying here. And we'll read through it here. My son used to hate brushing his teeth. Every morning night was a battle. He'd avoid it, and getting him to brush his teeth was nearly impossible. But ever since we discovered the Brush Buddy, everything has changed. This toothbrush is a lifesaver. Okay, on and on and on and on. So there's our script, basically. Now, we don't need these captions here, so we're going to ask it to remove them. Okay, here we go. All right, so basically we've got a script here. Now, this is the easiest and fastest way to basically produce a script for your product. But I would recommend, if you are a creative person, which you should be if you're getting into dropshipping and advertising, that you actually write these scripts yourself. And the biggest thing is what we've found at the moment when it comes to advertising is you need to be indirect, that you're actually selling something. So you don't want to be talking about in the ads, go buy this now, or 50% off, or anything like that, because people ultimately don't want to be sold to. What you really want to be doing is just translating as much as possible through the video the value of the product and why that person needs it and the problem that it's going to solve for them, and ultimately let them make the decision, and not be trying to basically force them to buy it. Because if they get any sense that they're being pressured to buy something, it's an instant turn off for people. So you're better off to go down the line of, in your ads, is making your ads about like a story, and making it entertaining, and also just highlighting what problem that product is going to solve for the person. So this is a pretty decent script, because it's nowhere in here really talking about selling the product to the person. But basically what we do now is we've been using AI a lot to basically convert these scripts into an AI voiceover, and that sort of removes the problem there of having to get a UGC creator to actually voice over this script. Now you could do that as well, but we're showing you the method here, which is the most cost effective and the quickest. So if we were to do that, we could just go over to this website called 11 Labs. Now, on this website here, basically what it's going to do for you is give you an AI voiceover of that script in the voice that you choose. So for this product, I'd probably use a female, like mother's voice. And let's give it a shot here. We don't actually have an account on this platform at the moment, because my video editors handle all this, but I think it should be able to give us a free version, and we'll give you a look of how it comes out. So we'll copy this.
That's amazing technology, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, so it just speeds up everything, because if you didn't have this and you weren't using this sort of software, you'd have to, as I said, send that script to a UGC creator and then get them to actually voice it into a microphone. And it's not always going to come out perfectly either, because they might not have the right setup, the right equipment. There might be echoes in the background. And it's going to just all play into the quality of the video not being good to watch for people. But if you use this method here, it's going to be perfect. So let's paste that in there. We can change the voice here. So let's go for a female's voice. Let's try Charlotte. Let's see what it can do. Okay, so unfortunately on the free plan, it's too long.
I think it's saying the wording's too long. Is that what it is?
Yeah. We've got a max limit of 500 here on a free version. So just for the video's purposes, what we're going to do is just reduce this. Was that 500 words or characters? Probably characters, let's say. Let's just get it to reduce the size of that. And we'll just give you a look of how it sounds. Okay, hopefully this is good now. Okay, so we've got 425. Right, let's have a listen to see how this sounds. Okay, so it's a bit sort of computerized, that voice. I probably wouldn't go for it. Let's see what other options we've got here. But the good thing about 11 Labs is, and how we do it is we'd actually find a sample from a real person talking, and then dub that voice. So you can basically, when you're on the premium version of this software here, you can use voice cloning here and actually upload a video of a real person talking, and then clone that voice. And then what it's going to give you is a lot more natural sounding voice. So we'll just try one more here and see if we can get something better from what we have here.
I'm not sure if the viewers are hearing it, Mason, because I couldn't hear it come out on my end. So I'm not sure whether it's only on your end here.
Yeah, I think it should be playing through. We'll find out later anyway, but... Okay, so anyway, that's basically, if you guys can't hear this, we'll post some clips into the channel of some examples anyway that you can listen to if you can't hear it on this video. But it's basically just, as I was saying, you can clone a voice of a real person, enter your script here, and it's going to give you the voiceover for your video to basically start producing that video ad. Now, if we've shown you sort of how to make a script of a similar product and how to make a voiceover for your video ad. Obviously, the next steps then is going to be to get the video clips. But the best thing about that is that if you order a product to yourself of the same product, you can make most of the B-rolls yourself just by recording them yourself with your phone, and then just use an AI software like this to produce the rest of the advertisement. So these are some ones that we've already made here, and again, you might not be able to hear these, but we'll upload these samples to the Discord so you guys can watch them underneath this video. But let's just have a look visually anyway and see what we've got here. So this is the first one here. Now, the first thing you're going to see is that we've got an instant sort of attention grabbing thing. So this is a warning for all mums. So if a mother was sort of scrolling through Facebook and they saw this, they're going to be inclined to click on it and go, okay, well, what's the warning? So it's like a trigger to get them to stop scrolling through their phone and actually go into the video and watch it through. So let's play it. Now we've got a visual here, which is keeping the focus and attention of the person, and it's not boring them. So it's like giving them a bit of a dopamine rush sort of thing to keep them interested and intrigued by the video. And we've done a split screen here of the product on the other side. So it's just obviously people are scrolling very quickly through their phones, and with the videos that you put out there, it's going to be interesting enough for them to stay on that video and keep watching it through. Another really big thing there to point out is that with Facebook ads, what Facebook wants to see is the watch time of your videos, so the length that the people are actually sticking on your video and watching it, and that's how they're going to rank the video as a good video, because they want to keep people on their platform for as long as possible, consuming as much content as possible. So your video ads really need to be captivating and entertaining for people, because it's going to ultimately tell Facebook that it's a good video, and Facebook will then push your ad further and show it to more people, and resulting in you getting more sales for your brand. So let's continue to watch this. So the other thing is too that it's not staying on the same visual clip for too long. It's cycling through quite quickly, and that's another thing which is going to keep people engaged. If you're staying on the same video clip for too long, people are going to lose their focus, and they're going to continue to scroll. So you only want to be staying on each clip for 5 seconds and then going to a new clip and having enough clips so you can keep scrolling through them. So as you can see, there was talking about the problems that they're going to basically solve. There's not going to be any more fighting with the kids to brush their teeth, no more nagging. So it's hitting those pain points that a mother might have with parents might have with getting their kids to brush their teeth. And then towards the end, it's saying, look, if you want to keep dealing with the brushing drama, then don't buy this, But it didn't actually say anything about purchasing, but it just said, look, if you want to, that's what will happen if you don't get this product, basically indirectly.
I think I'm pretty sold on the product. It's awesome. Make life a lot easier.
Yeah. So
That's great.
yeah. So anyway, as you can see, the structure there, and how you basically would put a video ad together. Now, the other thing that we need to have is a cover, so a thumbnail for that video, and that's just another chance for people to basically see something that's as they're scrolling through, that's going to grab their attention straight away and stop their thumb from scrolling down and click on the actual ad. So we make a thumbnail. This is the thumbnail that we've produced for this one, and again, it's this is a warning for all mums, and the product is blurred out, so it's going to intrigue them to actually click on it to go, okay, well, what is this? You know what I mean? So yeah, that's video ad creative there, and how we'd structure it and how we'd build it. Now with ad copy, what you want to have here is, all you need to have is a description. So if we go into the Facebook Ads Manager, we'll just quickly open this up. Then we go to an ad. So we've selected single image or video. Now, as you can see here, we've got primary text and headline. So your headline is what's going to appear at the bottom of the ad here, and your primary text is going to be at the top. So you need to have these two things, and we've written some copies here. So this part here would be your description, with basically all the features of the product, everything it does, some review stars there, and then your headline would just be a short sort of talking about, you've got a sale running to get people more inclined to actually, okay, there's a sale running, it's a good opportunity to buy it now, your money back guarantee, and yeah, so description, headline, we've written this, we've used ChatGPT to write that as well, and we've just used some examples from this other brand that we found here of their headline and their description. So you can see all that information here. As you can see, there's the description there, and there's a headline there, and we just rewrite it for our product, basically. So yeah, that's your creative structure and how to create video ads for your products. And yeah, we hope you
That's
got some
fantastic,
value out of
Mason.
that.
And just with the, I guess, scripting side of things, because I understand there's got to be multiple ads created while you're testing as well. So you would do variations of different wording for the different testing. Is that right?
Yeah, so what I would do is basically, with that was one creative that we showed you there. I would do 3 different hooks for that video. So basically, the visual hook for that video was, this is a warning to all mums. That was the hook, the visual hook. So I'd change that. I'd do 3 variations of that hook to 3 different sort of things, and then the rest of the video can stay the same. And then I'd test those 3 versions of that one ad. And then obviously at the same time, you need to be producing entirely new scripts as well, which again will be a different ad, and then again with 3 different hooks. But obviously content is so important. It's good to get your website up and running, but you're not going to get any sales until you actually start producing really good content, like we just showed you there.
No, this is so much value in this call. And just a real quick question as well, with the like UGC side of things and getting those videos, is that multiple UGC creators in those videos, or is just one creator? I just wasn't sure how many would you use in a campaign like this?
So obviously, we've got access now to a lot of UGC creators that we were able to send that product to produce. There's probably about 5 or 6 different mums in that video showing that product. But if you're on a budget and you're starting off and you're not at sort of the level and the capital that we've got to use, and you were starting from scratch, you could quite easily just record all those B-rolls yourself. And maybe you've got a family friend that's got a young child, for example, for this product. It depends entirely what your product is. Obviously, this is for this product, but you could just find a family friend to film the B-rolls that you need for that product, to not have to spend too much money up front on hiring UGC creators.
Awesome. No, that's fantastic, Mason. Thank you for today. This has been fantastic to do a deep dive into this. And always, we're available for questions. You can reach out to Mason or myself if you've got any questions around the topics that we shared today. And keep going. It's exciting. Awesome stuff.
Thanks for watching, guys.